My name is Cato Johnson. I am Senior Vice President, Chief of Staff here at Methodist Labana Healthcare. I also serve on the Board of Trustees for the University of Memphis, and I'm Chairman of the Board of Trustees. I am a native Memphian. I am a lifelong Memphian. I was born and raised here, and I'm one of the few people who tend to say that they're Memphians. So this is my home. One of the things that I think we need to understand, when I first came to the University of Memphis was 1965. That was the era when we just had began to start integrating colleges and universities in the South. And the University of Memphis, that was the early days. Think about it. The first class of African Americans was like 1960 or 61. So there were individuals who honestly did not want people of color on campus. But there were also individuals who were very supportive and did try to help you. So what you learn is I got to focus. I got to persevere. I got to make this work because my family sacrificed to send me here. Tuition at that time was $82.50. My family was only able to give me $80. So from the rest of my time out there, undergraduate and graduate school, I had to make that work for me. So what the university taught me was focus and tremendous perseverance, that you have to continue to persevere and you have to focus on what you want to do. That's kind of easy. It would be graduation from the undergraduate school. I never will forget, we graduated in December. And I'm sitting there thinking about, it was me, my mother, and my father. And I'm thinking about, did I ever think this day would come? That I am about to graduate. I am the first in my family. Since then, I have two brothers who graduated from there. I've had nieces, nephews. My wife graduated there. But graduation, and you think about what you have had achieved by God's grace. And it was by grace. It wasn't that I was the greatest student in the world. But graduation and standing there knowing that I had achieved that by grace and nothing else. You know, if you think about it, is literally the campus itself. Think about it. The University of Memphis campus sits between two historic African American neighborhoods. Bunch Mound on one side, Binghampton on the other. And because it is a tremendous urban university, and it serves all of the students, it serves a community. It serves a community where 30% of your citizens live below the poverty level, where you're number one in the country with displaced youth. 15 to 23, they're not in school and don't have a job. Where 48% of all babies born in Shelby County are born in households below the poverty level. So the university that serves an urban community, that's the hidden gem for me. Never lose hope. There will be dark and difficult days. Dr. King said, it's not how we stand in times of comfort and convenience, but how we stand in times of challenge and controversy. There will be challenge and controversy. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do. I don't care where you come from. But never lose hope. Never give up. You got to continue to persevere. I don't care what career field you want to go into. I don't care whether it's family. I don't care. So if we can tell students that, because all of a sudden you're in another world, and you're in a world that's very competitive, and you'll think about, how do I survive this? Who do I talk to? Who do I go to? Then there will come a time when all of a sudden you're in a family and you're trying to make a lot of things work. If you can, one thing, just never ever lose hope. And you know, I was thinking about in the Old Testament in Joshua 1:9, it said, be strong, be of good courage, never be dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with you wherever you will go. And that's what you have to always remember, because, you know, there are tough times in life. I don't care who you are. And that's what we have to always tell our students. Pride. Because when you think about the university allows us, and I guess Mary Young said it best in something he wrote not too long ago. He says, it allows us to remove barriers. It allows us to build futures for students. It allows us to give them a path. It allows us to create a community where students want to be a part of, where they want to live, where they want to work, where they want to grow. So great pride in being a part of the University of Memphis, being a pride of an urban university, being a pride of a university that serves the entire community. This university has one of the largest African American student body. It is a university that has produced tremendous women leaders, tremendous leaders from all aspects. And that is prideful for me. That is something that I take great importance from. And I'm proud to be a University of Memphis Tiger. One, I thank you for doing this. I think the more we can talk about our pride in the university, the more we can talk about what the university means, not only for the Memphis community, but for the state of Tennessee. But the more we can talk about what the university brings in where we are in this time in our history. While you and I are doing this, we're looking at, in Memphis, the National Guard being here. We're looking at other federal individuals being here as it relates to crime. We have to make sure we focus on the things that make us a great community, that makes us a great city. The university makes us a great community. And I'm glad you're doing this, and I'm glad to be a part of it.